меня нет таких проблем.
How are things?
What do you want from me, weenie?
I want to join the mercenaries.
Why don't you slink off to the pasture for a game of ring around the rosy with the sheep?
Looks like I'll have to teach you some manners, doesn't it?
Go ahead, give it a try.
Put down. Oh my God! They're smashing each other.
Как тебе это?
Put down that weapon.
Don't you try that again. All right, you win. What do you want?
I want to join the mercenaries.
So what about handing me my sword back first, eh?
Here's your sword back.
High time, too.
Что особенного в твоем мече?
Ничего. Просто я привык сражаться исключительно с двуручным оружием. Все остальное как-то не по мне.
А меня ты мог бы потренировать в обращении с ним?
Конечно, приятель. Правда, для этого мне понадобится не меньше дюжины бутылок шнапса.
Ты в этом уверен?
Можешь не сомневаться. Принеси мне выпивку, и я покажу тебе, как рассекать двуручным мечом.
Вот твой шнапс.
Да, похоже, он самый. Теперь у меня будет чем скоротать время, которое мы еще проторчим на этой ферме.
А как насчет обучения?
Конечно, как я и обещал. Вот, возьми это кольцо.
Кольцо? И что мне с ним делать?
Одень его, и ты поймешь, что стал чуточку лучше разбираться в двуручном оружии.
I want to join the mercenaries.
Okay, I don't carry grudges. You can fight, and that's what counts. Most of the lads here think nothing of a little brawl amongst friends. You'll get used to that. As far as I'm concerned, you're in.
Я бы даже и внимания не обратил.
Не знаю, прав ли ты.
I'm no better off myself.
Верно. Но все-таки так дальше не пойдет.
Doing all right?
Hey, I know you. From the colony. What do you want here?
I've come to join you.
Хочешь стать одним из нас? Похвально. Но для начала тебе нужно показать всем, на что ты способен.
А как насчет тебя?
Хочешь поразить меня? Прежде порази все 3 мишени на стрельбище. Сделай это и считай, что мое согласие у тебя в кармане.
Что ты можешь рассказать об окрестностях фермы? Ну, здесь не так много занятий. На окраине леса стоит усадьба. Некоторым наемникам поручено смотреть, чтобы волки не утащили овец с фермы. Ну и сам лес, в который я не советовал бы тебе соваться ночью. Клянусь иносом, я видел там бродящую нежить, которая никак не может обрести свой покой. Хотя днем среди деревьев можно отыскать тропу, ведущую к пещере травника. Его зовут Фригьял, и он умеет находить общий язык со зверьем, которое здесь обитает. Можешь заглянуть к нему, если тебе нужны травы или зелья. И часто ты нуждаешься в помощи травника. Некоторое время назад я охотился в лесу, но сам чуть не стал добычей стаи кабанов. Благо, охотники из соседнего лагеря выручили меня. Один из них отнес меня к Фригьялу. Если бы не он, то я бы, наверное, не выжил. Я тогда сказал, что хорошо заплачу ему за помощь. Но сейчас я точно не собираюсь возвращаться в этот лес. Я мог бы сам туда сходить. Ты действительно собрался идти туда? Не знаю, как это скажется на твоем здоровье, но делай, как знаешь. Я дам тебе 200 золотых монет, которые тебе нужно будет отнести травнику. Но не вздумай прикарманить их, слышишь? От пастбища с овцами Пепе иди к старым палаткам. За ними ты найдешь тропу. Иди по тропе до большого камня. Рядом с ним еще находится старая тележка. Как только найдешь телегу, поворачивай направо. Там и будет пещера. Хорошо, тогда я пойду.
I don't know why he gets so worked up.
Рад тебя видеть, Харим.
Что? Ты кто такой?
Вспомни арену Скатти. Я провел там пару боев, в том числе и с тобой.
На арене сражалось много народу. Разве всех упомнишь? Лучше напомни мне, как ты тогда смог вызвать меня на бой?
Я сказал, что ты целовал задницу Гомезу.
Что? А ну-ка повтори.
Судя по твоей реакции, сомнений в нашем знакомстве у тебя больше не возникает.
О да, ха. Теперь я тебя вспомнил.
И тот бой рассудил нас.
Конечно. И как это всегда бывает, неправ был тот, кто грызет землю. Ладно, кто старое помянет, тому глаз долой. И, кстати, я тоже рад тебя видеть, приятель.
Как тебе удалось выбраться из старого лагеря?
Скатти как-то узнал, что затевает Гомес, и успел предупредить нас с Горханисом об опасности. Я чудом успел сбежать за ворота замка. Один из стражников даже успел выстрелить мне в спину из арбалета. Но, видимо, крепкое похмелье не дало ему возможности прицелиться точнее.
Ты вспоминаешь об этом с некоторой досадой.
Эх, да все дело в моем золотом кубке. Я так быстро уносил ноги из старого лагеря, что совсем позабыл о нем.
Что это за кубок?
Это награда как самому сильному бойцу арены. Хоть он и получен из рук самого Гомеза, я берег его как самую дорогую для меня вещь. Он напоминал мне о моих былых победах. Вдобавок, этот кубок отлит из чистого золота и стоил бы тут немало денег.
А почему бы тебе самому не отправиться туда и не забрать его?
Я не уверен, что он до сих пор там. Все-таки вещица дорогая, и на нее позарился бы любой. К тому же проход в долину рудников охраняется паладинами, и Ли приказал нам охранять эту ферму. Так что я не могу уйти отсюда. Вот если бы кто-нибудь помог мне в этом, Уж я бы отблагодарил его от всей души.
Can't believe that.
How are things?
Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
It's possible.
I used to deal in swamp weed back in the colony. Remember?
And what are you dealing in now?
Ah, don't ask. I brought a whole package of swamp weed with me from the mining colony. Many of the mercenaries like a little smoke now and then. I've earned a small fortune on the side, but some bastard stole all the weed from my chest. I'm pretty sure it was that Bodo. He bunks in the same room as me, and he always grins at me like such an idiot.
Целый пакет болотника?
А тебя это удивляет? Он был крайне ходовым товаром в колонии. И его производством занимались не только эти чокнутые придурки на болотах. Кстати, я даже знаю место, где можно раздобыть еще один такой пакет.
Правда? И где же?
Хочешь подзаработать, да?
Не отказался бы.
В свое время один парень по имени Джака организовал лабораторию по производству болотника недалеко от входа в новый лагерь. У него там были целые залежи этой болотной травы.
Думаешь, там еще могло что-то остаться?
Возможно. Правда, проверить это будет довольно трудно. Ведь там сейчас кругом орки. Но если вдруг все-таки решишь наведаться в долину рудников, можешь попробовать заглянуть и туда. Только не забудь, что это я рассказал тебе о том месте.
Не волнуйся, я все понимаю.
What are you going to do about the thief then?
One of these days, I'll catch him puffing away on my weed. And then, I'll find a quiet spot and teach him a lesson he won't forget. If I knock him down here in the middle of the yard, the other farmers will notice, and I'll pay an arm and a leg.
How come?
Quite simple. We can't rough up the farmers, otherwise Lee makes us pay a heavy fine. That's the way Onar wants it. And the more witnesses there are, the more of a fuss there is. That makes things more expensive. So I'll pull the thing off nice and inconspicuously.
I want to join Lee's people.
Lee's people? If Lee keeps on this way, they soon won't be his anymore.
Why?
Lee has always been a quiet one. It was that way in the colony, too. But lately, he's overdoing it. He just wants to sit here and wait until the paladins drop dead from starvation. Silvio thinks we should clean up a bit on the small farms and outside the city. I think that would make for an excellent change. At the moment, most of us are just twiddling our thumbs here. Do you want to join up anyway?
I want to become one of you no matter what.
You already know that we take a vote on every new recruit.
What are you hinting at?
Well, I haven't had anything to smoke in a long time. Bring me a few swamp weed reefers and you got my vote. You can surely scare some up someplace.
about the swamp weed. Here's a few stalks for you.
Oh, you are my man. You've got my vote.
Show me your wares.
Sure, help yourself.
Эй!
Do you have anything to drink?
I assume that it's not water you want.
No, damn it. I need something alcoholic so I can finally get rid of these damned headaches. When I haven't had anything to drink for a while, my skull feels like it's gonna explode at any moment.
Here, take this.
That hit the spot. So, now I can think clearly again. What can I do for you?
На вашей ферме есть что-нибудь интересное?
Интересное? Парень, да ты явно не в себе, коли задаешь такие вопросы. Оглянись и сам увидишь, что кругом одни тупые бараны да овцы. Сия печальная картина, увы, не меняется день ото дня. Поэтому ищи интересные вещи за пределами нашего свинарника. Здесь ты ничего не найдешь.
А ты, похоже, знаешь, где их искать.
Ну как тебе сказать? Знать не знаю, но кое-что слышал.
Слышал что?
Ну, это довольно старая история, и я даже не знаю, правдива она или нет.
Я бы с удовольствием тебя послушал.
Эх, ну да ладно, почему бы и нет? В конце концов, ты угостил меня выпивкой, а я хороших дел не забываю. Ну так вот, дело было в то время, когда я сидел за барьером в долине рудников. Однажды в таверне нового лагеря я услышал рассказ о некоем артефакте. Какой-то чудак из болотного лагеря, который принес нам очередную порцию травы, вещал о могуществе. Он говорил о том, что есть предмет, который позволит владельцу обрести безмерную и безграничную власть над миром. Представляешь?
И ты ему поверил?
Ну, не то чтобы. Болотные братья довольно странные ребята. От них чего угодно можно ожидать. Кто знает, правда этот рассказ или бредни обкурившихся сектантов. Я лишь одно могу с уверенностью сказать. Слухи просто так не рождаются. Уж в этом ты мне поверь.
Да, необычная история. А как звали того парня?
Я не знаю его имени. Припоминаю только то, что он постоянно курил болотную траву. Целыми днями напролет. А когда вконец обкуривался, начинал долбиться головой об стену. Как будто пытался пробить ее насквозь. Да, забавный был парнишка.
А где он сейчас, ты не знаешь?
Понятия не имею. С тех пор он больше не появлялся в нашем лагере.
Ну ладно, спасибо за рассказ. Эй, ты!
What are you smoking there?
Want a toke?
Sure.
Not bad, huh?
Where did you get the stuff?
I have my sources.
I want to join the mercenaries. Do you mind?
Who cares?
Cypher told me that someone stole a package of swamp weed from him. Would you know anything about that?
No.
Where's the package?
What do I know?
I'll knock it out of you.
Relax, I'm way too stoned to fight with you. Here, first take a big toke.
I know who took your weed.
Who? Was it that Bodo?
No, one of the mercenaries did it. Dar.
That bastard. Where is he?
Finding him won't help you. He doesn't have the package anymore. He sold it in Corinus.
Where is he?
Behind the kitchen building on the corner.
I'll flatten him.
Not bad.
He deserved that.
You poor sucker. You didn't even have any gold on you.
Подожди минутку.
If you have a problem with wolves or field raiders, go talk to one of the younger mercenaries. You can come to me when the paladins show up here.
What?
Whenever one of you peasants comes to me, it's always about slaughtering innocent beasts.
I'm not a peasant.
Oh,
Well, we'll
what
see
is
the
it you
next
want,
time.
then?
I want to become a mercenary.
You look more like someone who'd been born to work in the field, boy. Can you wield a weapon then? So, how about one-handed weapons?
I'm not so bad at that.
And two-handed weapons then?
I'm surely gonna get better.
Well, at least you're not a damn beginner. All right, I'm gonna vote you in. Whatever else you need to know, you can learn from me.
What are the advantages of one-handed or two-handed weapons?
A good question. I see you've given the subject some thought. One-handed weapons are faster, but a little weaker. Two-handers cause more damage, but you can't strike as fast. Also, you need more strength to wield a two-hander. This means additional training. The only way to become really good is to invest a lot of effort.
Teach me how to fight.
I can teach you to use any weapon. Where shall we start?
Подожди минутку.
You really gave Dar what for? Are you feeling better now?
Yeah, that felt good.
Not to him, I suppose.
The little beggar has no business going through my chest.
Would this package of swamp weed happen to be yours?
Well, I'll be... Where'd you get that?
It's a long story.
Doesn't matter. Really, you're a decent guy. Here, take this as a reward. Have fun with it. First, let me roll a few.
Да что же такого может случиться?
Blabbermouth, you told Cypher I took his weed. Like hell will I vote for you.
Hello, I'm new here.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm not really in the mood for conversation. I'm totally wrecked.
You're awfully busy, huh?
You can say that again. Bennett makes so many weapons that I can hardly keep up with the polishing.
Can I buy weapons from you?
I don't have much. We take almost all the swords and axes into Onar's house.
What can you tell me about the farm?
This is Onar's farm. That big building is his house. He vacated a wing for the mercenaries. We farmers have had to bunk in the barn ever since. But it's all right with me. It's good that we have people who guard the farm. The building here is the kitchen. Maybe you'll be lucky and Thekla will have something for you to eat.
What about the mercenaries?
Onar hired them to keep the city militia off our backs, but they also guard the farm, the sheep, and us farmers. So don't even think about stealing anything or rummaging around in somebody's chest. They're just waiting for a chance to knock you down.
Can I buy weapons from you?
I don't have much.
Эй, ты!
I do not sell any weapons. Khalid does. He's in the house with Onar.
What kinds of weapons do you make?
Plain swords at the moment, not much else. But if I had some magic ore, I could forge weapons that are better than all comparable weapons made from regular old steel. You wouldn't happen to know where to find some around here. Besides in the Valley of Mines, I mean.
No.
Of course not.
Are you with the farmers or the mercenaries?
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
I was just curious.
Have you ever seen a farmer who also forges weapons?
No.
Then why do you ask such stupid questions?
I want to join the mercenaries.
Stop blabbering then. Go to Torloff and let him put you to the test.
What about forging equipment?
What do you need? You have to step in and sort things out.
What are you doing here?
Guarding sheep. And if possible, staying out of trouble.
Doesn't always work, does it?
Nah, especially not with the mercenaries. I'm really glad to be out here in the pasture, although it can be dangerous too.
Can I buy a sheep?
Anytime, if you can pay the price. A sheep will cost you 100 gold pieces. If you pay, you can take a sheep, but you have to treat it well.
How are you? And how are your sheep?
I'm fine, and so are the sheep. That is, the ones that are still here are doing all right.
What's so dangerous in the pasture?
There's a small pack of wolves that roams the area. Lately, the damn beasts have come by and eaten one of my sheep almost every day. A few days ago, I had almost twice as many sheep. I don't want to think what Onar will do to me when he finds out.
Why didn't you tell the mercenaries about the wolves? I thought they worked for you.
Yeah, I know. I should have done that, but I didn't, damn it. And now, with so many sheep gone, I'm afraid to tell anyone about it at all.
But you just told me.
I'm already regretting that, too.
What if I kill those wolves?
You? By yourself? I don't believe it. I'd sooner trust my bellwether to do that.
Forget it. It was just a suggestion. I'll go over to the boys and see what they say about it.
Wait a minute. Okay. You're the greatest and you can take on 100 wolves at once, no problem. Mostly they lurk between the trees near the pasture. I think there were only 4.
I've done in the wolves.
You did it! Thank you, but now it's all that...
What did you say about Bulko?
He's one of the mercenaries.
Do you really believe that? Hey, where you think you're going?
To the house, of course.
Onar pays us not to let guys like you in here.
I want to talk to Lee.
What do you want from him?
I want to join the mercenaries.
Fresh cannon fodder. Then go on in. Lee's in the right wing. Don't even think about wandering around anywhere else. But above all,
everything fine with you?
If it's something important, go talk to Lee. Otherwise, leave me alone.
Who the devil let you in here? What are you doing here? I thought you were dead.
What makes you think that?
Gorn told me it was you who brought down the barrier.
Yes, that was me, all right.
I never would have thought that a man could survive something like that. What brings you here? You aren't here without a reason.
I absolutely must talk to the paladins in town. Can you help me get to them?
What's your business with the paladins?
That's a long story.
I've got time.
Zardoz sent me on a mission. He wants me to obtain a powerful amulet, the Eye of Innos.
So you're still allied to that necromancer. I see. And the paladins have this amulet?
As far as I know, yes.
I can help you get to the paladins, but first you need to become one of us.
А что произошло с вами после того, как пал барьер?
Большинство воров и наемников осталось со мной, поскольку я смог предложить им путь к свободе. Остальные же рассыпались по окрестностям и занялись разбоем. Маги воды, закончив свои дела, отправились сразу в Харинис. Где они сейчас, мне неизвестно. Но Лорес должен быть в курсе происходящего.
А потом?
Потом мы набрели на эту ферму. Незадолго до нас тут как раз побывало городское ополчение и перевернуло всю усадьбу вверх дном в поисках золота. Собственно, это и стало причиной, по которой Анар восстал против короля. После мы заключили с ним сделку. Мои люди охраняют его земли от королевских приставов, а мы получаем от него продовольствие и немного золота.
How can you help me get to the paladins?
Trust me, I've got a plan. I think you're the right man for it. I'll take you to the paladins, and you'll do me a favor. But first, join us.
What exactly are you doing here?
Это просто. Я делаю все возможное, чтобы мы все смогли убраться с этого острова.
Onar hired us to defend his farm, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. But our reward is more than just our pay. By helping the farmers, we cut the city off from its provisions. And the less the paladins have to eat, the sooner they'll listen when I finally make them an offer of peace.
Что за предложение ты хочешь сделать?
Essentially, it will be about our pardons and free passage to the mainland. You'll learn more when the time comes.
Gorn told you about me? What happened to him?
You remember him, don't you?
Sure.
He got caught by the paladins and was sent back to the Valley of Mines with a penal convoy. If the road to the Valley of Mines wasn't plastered with paladins and orcs, I'd have sent a couple of the boys already to free him. But the way things are, there's no point. Poor devil.
I want to join you.
I'd hope you say that. I can use every able man here. The last mercenaries I accepted have done nothing but stir up trouble. In principle, you can start right away. Well, first there's one or two things that we need to get straight, but it's no big deal.
Что нужно урегулировать, прежде чем я смогу присоединиться к вам?
Нас нанимает Анар. Ты можешь находиться на ферме только с его одобрения. Также дело еще в наших парнях. Я смогу принять тебя только если большинство наемников согласится, что ты можешь присоединиться к нам.
But don't go to Onar before everything is straightened out. He's a very impatient fellow.
How can I convince the mercenaries to vote me in?
By doing what is expected of you as a mercenary, I should say.
Поговори с Торлофом. Он обычно находится перед домом. Он даст тебе испытание.
If you can pass that, you should have earned a large part of the necessary respect. He'll tell you everything else you need to know.
What do you know about the Ring of Water?
I might have known. You just have to mingle in everything, don't you?
Come on, tell me.
I'm only marginally involved in this. I know that this secret guild exists here and that the water mages are behind it. Since the fall of the barrier, I am no longer bound to the agreement I came to with the water mages back then. Of course, I still help when I can, but most of the time, I have my own problems and barely any time for other things. If you want to know more about it, you should probably talk to Cord. He's one of them, as far as I know.
I'm ready to join.
Not be...
What do you want from me?
I want to join the mercenaries.
Oh, and why do you think I should be in favor of you being accepted here?
Put me to the test.
Did Lee send you to me?
He said you would help me.
Fine, so here we go. There are two things you have to do before you can join us. First, you have to prove that you're capable of mastering the tasks that you will have to fulfill as a mercenary. I'll put you to the test. And second, you have to earn the respect of the other mercenaries.
Well, how can I earn the respect of the other mercenaries?
For most of them, it'll be enough if you fulfill your task and pass my test. But you'll have to find some other way of convincing some of them. Some will try and exploit your situation, and others may not like your mug. You should try to get along with as many of the boys as possible. But if nothing else helps, then you can always take part in a duel. If you win, you'll earn the respect of most of them. But watch out that you don't kill one of them by accident, because then you'll have a big problem.
What are the rules for a duel?
Quite simple. Both opponents have to have the opportunity to draw their weapons before the first blow. You can't just go and belt one of the men without warning. There has to be some sort of spoken challenge, an insult, or another reason to fight. None of the other men will interfere in a fight like that, unless one of the two gets killed in the duel.
What are my duties as a mercenary?
Onar hired us for two reasons. He wants us to keep the militia off his back, and he wants us to keep things in order on his farms. That includes collecting the rent when the small farmers won't pay. So, what'll it be?
I'll deal with the militia, don't worry.
The farmer Bengar has complained that lately the militia from the city has been getting on his nerves. They're pressuring the farmer, probably trying to make him break with Onar. I want you to go to his farm and make it clear to the militia that they have no business there. Questions?
How can I find Bengar's farm?
In the southwest of the valley is a big stairway that leads to a high plain. That's where Bengar's farm is. If you get lost, ask the farmers in the fields how to find your way around the area.
Я бы даже и внимания не обратил.
Hello, pretty girl.
Just where did you escape from?
They say you are revolting against the king.
My father has decided that it's time we defended ourselves. The militia never helped us anyway. They only came here to drag off our provisions.
What kind of work is to be had here on the farm?
My father pays money to all the men who help defend the farm. Are you interested? You don't look like someone who has a passion for field labor.
How much does your father pay?
You'd have to negotiate that with him. All I know is that each mercenary here gets paid every day.
Are there any rules here that I should stick to?
You don't touch anything here that isn't yours. You stay away from the areas that are none of your business. And if you must pick a fight, stick to the mercenaries. If you start a brawl with the farmers, everybody here will be against you.
А чем ты занимаешься?
I sell the goods that we produce. If you want to buy something, just let me know. But let me warn you, I won't stand for either haggling or stealing, understood?
Has anything significant happened lately?
A few days ago, my father decreed that we're no longer allowed to sell anything in town. So now I'm staying here on the farm and selling my wares to visitors only.
Show me your wares.
What can I offer you?
Эй, ты!
The two of us should have a chat.
I wouldn't know about what?
The two of...
I wouldn't know about what?
Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
It's possible. I was in the colony too.
Right. What do you want?
I want to become a mercenary.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Where's the problem?
Well, I either have to vote for you or against you. And in the situation we're in, I'll only vote for you if I can be sure that you're on Lee's side.
How's the situation?
Right now, we've got real trouble. Two factions are building up amongst us mercenaries. Silvio and his people doubt that Lee is following the right plan.
So what should I do?
Simple. Beat up a few of Silvio's boys. That way both sides will know exactly where you stand. And if you stick to the rules for a duel, you'll even win the respect of the others.
Which of the mercenaries are Silvio's men?
There are 6 men. First of all, Silvio himself and his right-hand man, Bulco. Then there's Rod, Sentenza, Fester, and Raoul. The rest of the people are either neutral or on Lee's side.
How many of Silvio's people should I defeat?
If you knock 3 of them to the ground, then you've proven which side you're on. Whom you choose is your business. Just one little hint. This isn't about proving your courage. Don't go up against Silvio himself. He'll make mincemeat out of you.
What are the rules for a duel?
Go to Torloff and let him explain it if you...
How come...
Что ты здесь делаешь на моей кухне?
Something smells delicious here.
Oh, yes. I know the likes of you. They're swarming all over the place. First, they try to get on your good side, and then when you need them, they're nowhere to be seen.
I'm looking for work.
You want to work here on the farm? Only Onar can decide that. The farm is his, and so is the entire valley.
Actually, I was planning to join the mercenaries.
So you're another of those felons from the penal colony? I might have known. Just leave me alone. There's already enough of your kind around here.
I'm hungry.
I don't dish out food to tramps. I only feed people who work. And that mercenary riffraff, of course.
What's your problem with the mercenaries?
Ah, those morons really get on my nerves. The two of them have been sick. The Suuup stew.
Then why don't you
And what am I?
want me to teach?
You better not try that.
What about
That guy is a...
I
don't...
It has come to my attention that you have it in for my boys. And as far as I know, you're one of Lee's protégés. I'm warning you. A few...
Эй, ты!
We need to talk, you and I.
What do you want?
I think the best thing... See to it that you're gone by...
I'm not.
Ах, да прекрати.
Oh my god. A fight?
Он ему дал.
Don't you try that again.
The two of us should have a chat.
Listen, you won now. Leave me alone.
Подожди минутку.
The two...
Listen.
No one really wants to hear that.
Who let you in here? What are you doing here on my farm?
Thanks to Bulko, you now have a few sheep less.
And what are you talking about? Who is Bulko?
One of the mercenaries.
How would that interest me? If he's been after my sheep, he'll have to answer to Lee. So why are you bugging?
Я это уже знаю.
Onar now has a few sheep less thanks to Bulko.
Oh, leave me alone with that shit. I've had enough trouble as it is.
Me too. Bulko seems to have a...
Yes, and you can tell him he should...
В конце концов, они тебя к этому вынудят.
It's a bad business.
You really let Bulko have it, honey. Must have been an exhausting job to thrash that fat swine. Here, have a bite to eat so you'll gain back your strength.
Can I have some more of your stew?
I haven't got any now.
Not even a tiny bowl?
No.
Can I lick the pot then?
Will you cut it out? If you're so keen on my stew, you'll have to do...
What?
Go see Sagitta. If you...
I've heard a thing or two. Don't say you didn't know that. That's the first I've heard of it.
Does the name...
I don't...
You...
What do I...
League...
What do you get?
If you keep... So if you're...
You...
Yeah?
Wretched...
That will never change.
Bulko got what was coming to him. I've taught him a lesson.
The swine deserved.
Получай, тварь!
А как тебе это? Иди сюда, скотина!
Yeah. All by yourself out here?
Tell me what you want of me, and then go away. I'm busy.
Who are you?
You haven't heard of me, then. Herb witch, they say. Quack, they call me. But when they're in a bad way, they all suddenly remember good old Sagitta and her healing herbs.
What are you doing out here?
I've been living here for as long as I can remember, attending to my herbs. The forest is my friend. It offers me all that I need.
Can you heal me?
That's what you came for, isn't it? Just let me know when there's something wrong with you.
Thekla sent me to pick up a package for her.
Ah, yes. I had actually expected her days ago. Here's the package. Take good care of it.
What wares do you have to offer?
Tell me what you want.
Can you teach me your herbal lore?
How interesting. I don't get asked that very often. So you want to be my student? Then you'll first have to prove your request is serious. At the moment, I am working on a very rare potion made from exquisite herbs and juices. If you can get me one ingredient, a very rare herb, which I don't have here, I shall train you.
Where can I find this ingredient?
The herb I require only grows in places where it can get all the nutrients it needs. These are found in the excrements of a black troll. That's why it's so difficult for me to get the herb, you see?
What ingredient is that?
It's an extremely rare plant, an herb called sun aloe. You can recognize it by its intensive almond scent.
Let's see if I can get hold of it somewhere.
Well then, good luck with your search.
Ну как, нравится?
Just you wait, you son bitch.
rip you to...
Thank goodness. The bandits are done for. You have saved my life.
Who are you?
My name is Elvrich. I come from town.
Master Thorben told me that you had disappeared.
Those lowly scum dragged me off here and were keeping me prisoner.
Lots of people are missing in town.
I don't know anything about missing people. I can only tell you what happened to me.
What exactly happened to you?
I was on my way to the rendezvous I had set up with my girl. Her name is Lucia. We'd been planning to get away to the mountains and away from the town and all those who lived there. I had just arrived at the meeting point when suddenly some of these bandits sprang out from the underbrush and captured us both. I put up a fight, of course, but to no avail. There were just too many of them. You didn't happen to see them?
What did the bandits want with you?
Sometimes I could overhear them at night. I didn't get everything, but I think they wanted to make us slaves.
Where were they going to take you?
To a place somewhere here, on the island of Corinus, but I think one can't get there without a ship. They brought me to a mooring place on the coast. Some pirates were camped out there. One of the bandits approached the pirates to negotiate. They were having a fierce argument. I think the bandit wanted the pirates to ferry him somewhere, along with me, but the pirates wouldn't have it. So the bandits withdrew, and we've been sitting around here ever since. They seemed to be rather at a loss, and then you came.
Pirate?
They're not with the...
Tell... You should get...
What else would I... Will you...
Well,
if I'll...
How many of Silvio's men are still on my list? I've bested Bulko.
I heard. Not bad.
Rod looks a little worse for the wear. Sentenza was trying to squeeze some gold out of me. Not a smart idea. Fester got what was coming to him. I went to see Raoul.
And?
He was badly in need of a proper licking.
That's enough. That's enough. I'm impressed. If Lee asks me, I can vote for you without hesitation.
Нет.
Here's the package from Sagitta.
Thanks a lot. So you can make yourself useful after all. I don't dish and that.
Can I have...
All right.
Can I...
Hey, not so greedy. I'll let you, and then you can...
Nothing amazes me anymore.
What about you?
If you can prove that you can...
How's my reputation among the mercenaries?
Let's see. Jarvis thinks you're on the right side. Cord thinks you'd be good enough to join. Cypher says that for him it was crystal clear that you'd get to join. Something seems to have made him really happy. You seem to have convinced Rod that you're strong enough. Sentenza will vote for you. He says you were a very reasonable man. Buster says you're okay, and Dar says you're a blabbermouth. But his vote doesn't count for very much here. The rest of the mercenaries haven't said anything. Most of them are just waiting to see if you pass the test. You're far from done, kid. If you want to...
Elvrich will work for you again from now on.
Будем надеяться, что он больше не будет убегать, как только очередная девка покрутит задницей перед его носом.
Can you...
Если...
Эй!
Thanks for...
Instruct...
To prepare... And...
Show me...
Ну как, нравится?
I think I've found something.
Эй!
You're the farmer here?
You could say so, but I'm really just a tenant. All the land here is owned by one big farmer.
I'm supposed to deal with your militia problem.
What? I told Onar he should send a couple of his mercenaries.
This is my chance to prove myself.
Terrific. Do you know what the militia will do to me if you screw it up? These bastards come by here once a week and collect the taxes for the city. It's good we should be here.
Let the militia come.
I can't just...
Подожди минутку.
If you want... Look at this. Who the...
I'm your worst nightmare.
You're a dead man.
Ну давай, покажи уже, на что ты способен. Ничего.
Подожди минутку.
Your mol-
Что это за бра...
Has anything strange?
Many strange things, but none is... He's one of my field... Work...
What exactly?
Hate the... They...
Your
Oh,
Давным-давно появился спящий, и послал он роду человеческому видение.
I think I've found something.
Эй, ты кто? И что ты тут ошиваешься?
Я? Да так, просто прогуливаюсь, дышу воздухом.
Малыш, здесь довольно опасно для таких слабаков, как ты. Дам тебе совет. Поищи другое место для прогулок.
Ты тут за главного.
Тебя это мало касается. Лучше проваливай.
Я хочу присоединиться к вам.
Хочешь стать охотником? А что ты умеешь делать?
Ну, я довольно быстро всему учусь.
Эх, ладно. Думаю, просто так ты от меня все равно не отстанешь.
Так ты согласен принять меня?
Возможно, но для начала покажи, что ты умеешь. Вот принесешь мне 3 шкуры мракориса, тогда и поговорим.
Я принес шкуры мракориса.
Не может быть. А ты, парень, не промах. Кто бы мог подумать?
Так ты согласен принять меня?
Да, будь как дома. Теперь это и твой лагерь тоже. Да, и еще. Выкинь те шмотки, что на тебе. У меня есть приличный комплект охотничьих доспехов. Возьми его.
Кто здесь может меня чему-нибудь научить?
Никлас научит тебя делать стрелы и болты. Остальные, Альфред Гром, Гаан и Гримбальд, смогут рассказать тебе, как разделывать тушки убитых тобой животных. Ведь сбор охотничьих трофеев – самая важная часть в нашем деле. К сожалению, многих ребят сейчас нет в лагере. Никлас промышляет в охотничьих угодьях, недалеко от маяка. Он у нас отвечает за регулярные поставки мяса в лагерь. Гаан охотится возле прохода в долину рудников. Помнится, он выслеживал какого-то странного зверя, и явно не из этих мест. Гром околачивается возле фермы Анара. Я дал ему один очень непростой заказ. Наверное, он им до сих пор и занят. Ну а Гримбальд охотится на снайперов в северной части острова, недалеко от логова Черного Тролля. Мы, кстати, даже поспорили с ребятами, кто первым завалит этого монстра. Можешь поучаствовать.
И что я получу, если убью его?
Вот сначала убей, и тогда узнаешь.
Ты можешь чему-нибудь научить меня?
Я могу показать тебе, как сражаться двуручным оружием.
Как охота?
Особых проблем не возникает, если не заходить слишком далеко в лес. А недавно в одной из пещер мы нашли настоящее драконье яйцо. Очень редкая вещь. Даже не представляю, откуда оно там взялось.
Эй, приятель, у меня к тебе есть одно очень интересное предложение. Понимаешь, один торговец сделал мне заказ на 5 когтей шныгов. Но у меня совсем нет времени, чтобы сходить и поохотиться на этих зверей.
И ты хочешь, чтобы я принес тебе эти когти? А что я получу с этого?
Ну, к сожалению, я не смогу заплатить...
Подожди минутку.
Ты можешь...
Да, если ты хочешь, чтобы...
Эй!
Так ты теперь...
Пока...
Эй!
Эй, ты! Чем ты занимаешься?
Я охотник. Живу тем, что продаю клыки да шкуры.
Я хочу научиться разделывать...
Ну...
Traveling so...
Эй, ты! Эй!
Отлично.
Эй, ты!
Запомни?
Да. Спасибо.
Ну как, нравится?
I think I've found something.
Что, больно? Получай, тварь!
Пойду-ка я прилягу.
А как тебе это? Получай, тварь! Что, больно?
Я...
Ты знаешь охотника по имени Никс?
Да, знаю. А частенько ко мне заходит, когда охотятся в здешних местах.
Зачем?
Обычно его интересуют различные настойки, приготовленные мной из лекарственных трав. А почему ты спрашиваешь?
У него случилось несчастье.
Что произошло?
Во время последней охоты его волка по имени Клык сильно ранили, и теперь он находится в очень тяжелом состоянии. Никс попытался сам как-то ему помочь, но из этого ничего не вышло. Поэтому он попросил меня обратиться к тебе за помощью. Ты бы могла вылечить Клыка?
Ему стоило сразу же обратиться ко мне, а не заниматься тем, в чем он мало понимает.
Так ты поможешь?
Конечно, я знаю, насколько Никс дрожит Клыком и готов помочь тем, чем смогу. Правда, если ты говоришь, что рана у него слишком серьезная, то, видимо, тут понадобится очень сильное лечебное зелье. И я, к сожалению, не могу обещать того, что оно поможет.
А ты можешь дать мне это зелье?
Боюсь, что нет, но я могу его сделать для тебя. Правда, для этого мне понадобятся некоторые редкие ингредиенты.
Какие именно?
Мне нужна пара стеблей болотной травы, лечебный корень, лесная ягода и вдобавок ко всему этому царский щавель. Принеси мне эти травы, и я незамедлительно сварю тебе зелье для Клыка.
Хорошо. Я постараюсь достать тебе все то, о чем ты просишь. Я достал тебе травы.
Молодец. Давай их сюда. И я сварю из них лечебные зелья для клыка.
Вот, держи.
Хорошо. Теперь подожди минутку. Болотная трава, корень. Готово. Вот и все. Зелье готово. Возьми его.
И что дальше?
Теперь слушай внимательно и запоминай. Для начала необходимо тщательно промыть рану клыка, а потом обработать ее этим зельем.
И это все?
Да, все. Но, как я уже говорила, не стоит сильно надеяться на то, что это поможет.
Все ясно. Спасибо тебе.
Всегда, пожалуйста.
Хорошо.
But the light was a torment for Beliar, and all that Innos created was destroyed by Beliar.
Эй, ты!
I found a letter from your Lucia.
What? Give it here. No, I don't believe this. No, I just can't believe it. She just can't leave me behind like this. Take this letter back. I don't want it. I firmly believe that she's going to come back to me someday.
I took care of Bengar's militia problem.
Did you make sure that they won't be standing on his doorstep again tomorrow?
They'd have a really hard time doing that.
Well done. You passed your test. If you can handle a militia, most here will respect you.
How's my reputation among the mercenaries?
Let's see. Jarvis thinks you're on the right side. Cord thinks you'd be good enough to join. Cypher says that for him it was crystal clear that you'd get to join. Something seems to have made him really happy. You seem to have convinced Rod that you're strong enough. Sentenza will vote for you. He says you were a very reasonable man. Buster says you're okay. And Dar says the rest, you're convinced most. You have my vote in any. Most of the mercenaries are go to Lee. I could show you how to use your. A lot of fighters, the same as. I said, as long as you.
I think I've found something.
Теперь
Отлично, парень.
я принес тебе когти шныгов.
Отличная работа, малыш. А вот твои панцири ползунов, как и договаривались. И, кстати, я вспомнил имя того наемника, который делает из них доспехи. Его зовут Волк. Поговори с ним, может быть, он и для тебя сделает такие.
Почему ты не сделаешь такие доспехи себе?
У меня слишком мало панцирей этих тварей. И я не могу сейчас покинуть лагерь для охоты на них.
Может, и я тебе смогу помочь?
Парень, если у тебя Вот. Я...
Эй! Я принес...
Правда? А что? Все, надеюсь...
Как со...
Эх, пока... Возможно...
Хорошо. У меня нет нужных ингредиентов. Хорошо.
Прилягу я. Прилягу я.
Эй, приятель!
Что?
Благодаря нашим с тобой усилиям и лекарству Сагиты, рана Клыка уже затянулась, и он пошел на поправку. Так что я хочу от всей души поблагодарить тебя за то, что ты помог мне его вылечить. Вот, возьми эту вещицу в качестве моей благодарности.
Когда теперь на охоту?
Я вижу, что... Конечно, ведь я сам его хотя мой случай не... Мой... Он...
Эй! Эй, ты! У тебя...
Да.
Драку...
Что? Поскольку
тогда я...
одного желания, если ты хочешь потягаться, когда большинство...
У тебя есть для меня какое-нибудь поручение?
Хорошо, что спросил. Один торговец из города заказ... Возьмешься?
Конечно.
Тогда жду тебя. Постарайся не...
Я при... Вот.
Отличная работа. А что касается тебя...
Так ты работаешь...
Нет. А он, в свою очередь, мне. Бывают заказы. Например, недавно один торговец... Вот только...
I heard you know how to make armor from crawler plates.
That's right.
Барами.
Could you make...
Sure.
How much...
Forget.
Teach me...
It's easy. Got it. So that's...
У меня есть один...
Так задавай.
Говорят, и...
I'm staying out of it.
Ты не видела хоть... Да.
У меня тут... Хорошо. Хорошо.
And Enos gave unto him a portion of his divine power, so that he might undo the work of Beliar. And Beliar
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. By reason of the imminent danger of an attack by orcs.
У меня есть бандитские шпаки. Покажи мне.
Только поп...
Эй! Как тебе музыка? Покажи.
Что ж,
Может быть...
как...
Над... А не... Как ты... Я... Вот, хорошо. Да, Мне...
Teach.
You've already...
Ты... Ну...
Хорошо.
Изысканные длинные мечи, солидные клейморы.
А как тебе это?
Интересно.
Что же такого может случиться?
Эй, ты! Покажи мне.
I used to say that myself. You don't have to tell me that. Can't rely on them.
Put down that weapon. Hey, you're not quite as stupid as you look. It's been a while since the last time you were here. Where have you been?
I want to...
Good.
But Adonos saw that order...
Show me your...
That's an open secret.